dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seeming. I guess I've been dreaming. 'Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Okay. Good. Okay. And we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and guys in the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. Come on in. Welcome back to the channels and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Jill. We got another SCP, of course. SCP-212, the Improver. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. Academy, peace, 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 peace. Love to you. Y'all come on in. You know what I'm saying? Join your boy. Join your boy. Have a seat. You feel me? Pull out your pens and your pads. We got a little bit of numerologists on you. You know what I'm saying? Shadow Law, get your ace in the back. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? You already know the scope. You feel me? YouTube, you know the scope. You know what I'm saying? If we see it, we gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the disclaimer for that right there. Other disclaimers is we encourage all that you do your due diligence. We ask that you don't believe anything that you see on or view on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Whether we're viewing here or reacting to video or anything that I have to say, you know what I'm saying? You just do your own due diligence. If you find anything that comes across this channel intriguing to you, just do a little bit more research, get a little thorough with it, and you'll be all right out there. You know what I'm saying? That is the disclaimer. Yeah, and we finna get it busted. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So let's get this numerology going. Right quick, like. So we have 212 for the 15. So we got the 5, and that is going to be masculine in energy. The Mercury, the Gemini in the 3rd house, the Virgo in the 6th house. All right. For the positives, we got clever, adaptable. We got versatile, daring, energetic. We got literary, expressive, curious, spontaneous, freedom-loving, quick reflexes, crisis-oriented, enthusiastic, loves travel, and excitement. Man, I just love that part right there. You know what I'm saying? Loves travel and excitement. Just like that song. It just reminds me of the song, you know what I'm saying, that I got. Again, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Happy transcendence to my boy, man. Dang. That's a hard record, too. Anyways, yeah. So for the negatives, we got excessive, irritable, careless, vulgar, callous, lacks discipline and direction, nervous and abusive, inconsistent, right? We got self-indulgent with sex, drugs, and alcohol. All right, and then for the occupations, we got a salesperson, a reporter, detective, communications expert, public relations, a pilot, a writer, a magician, a gambler, instructor, personnel, interviewer, stockbroker, import, export, a scientist, a race car driver, emergency or crisis teams. And no, you do not. If you resonate with the number 5, you do not have to be currently working or occupied in any of those places. All right. So for some tidbits, we got the rulership over high places, highways, rulership over public schools, playgrounds, post office, shopping malls, trade and science buildings, labs and plants. We got communication centers, places of commerce, all racetrack centers of general public activity. For the colors coordinating with the number 5, we got light and mixed colors. And for the tarot of the number 5, we got the Hierophant card, and it represents, and it's a high priest. It's also the Hierophant or the High Priest card. It represents search for spiritual meaning, masculine side, but represents balance and desire for spiritual knowledge, no matter the creed or doctrine, and urge man to understand its higher nature. All right. That's the numerology. That's the number 5. We're going to see exactly how much of these trigger words that we can ping on this SCP, the Improver, and we are with SCP Orientation. That will be the channel that we're engaging today. So, academics. And if you're new, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we battled in the shadows in the back, and they kind of put the thing on us. So we need a little help getting into that algorithm, the main algorithm. You know what I mean? So it would do the channel a great service if you could just hit that like button when you get tired. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, stay down. You feel me? Because even the band, from what I understand, they've been taking people's likes away and all this other stuff. They've been taking my likes. They've been taking subscribers. They've been doing all types of stuff to my channel. I'm like, man, what the? Wait, what the? Nah, you feel me? It's not cool. Not cool. You feel me? But it's all good. We're not gonna let them, you know what I'm saying, sway us, and we're gonna keep the pressure on y'all ass. So let's get this thing busting. Without further ado, you know what I'm saying, I hope you got what you need, because I do. And we're going to get to what it is that we do. Bustin'. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's
Item number.
Item number.
SCP-212. Object class.
Hey, boy, that came in like some Mortal Kombat, didn't it?
Special containment procedures.
It's safe? Let's
The
get it.
use of SCP-212 must be cleared by the current containment site's chief medical officer.
What the name is?
Any subjects undergoing operation by SCP-212 must submit to full physical and psychological testing, both before and after exposure.
Well, that, okay.
Resistance to testing will result in termination of subject. All personnel are to keep at least one...
I think that's going to be probably about the typical protocol, right? To get, you know what I'm saying, a psych valve before and after, you know what I'm saying, you're dealing with any SCP, I believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they say it's safe, but you still got to go through eval, you know what I mean?
0.5 meters or 5 feet from SCP-212 when not in operation. Armed personnel are authorized to use whatever force deemed necessary to prevent unauthorized exposure. Should any personnel accidentally become exposed to SCP-212, full quarantine, testing, and judicial review will be initiated as soon as the subject is released by SCP-212.
That's the room you don't want to be in.
SCP-212 is a large medical device with 3 large robotic arms. The arms have an extremely diverse array of attachments, but no storage area or power source has yet been found. Attachments slide into and out of the arms as needed, with over 500 different attachments documented. SCP-212 is made of plastic, steel, and other common materials. In-depth analysis is pending, as any attempt by mechanical means causes violent action from SCP-212, and attempts by any biological means normally results with subjects' improvement.
Boy, that looks all
When
bad.
exposed to living tissue, the arms of SCP-212 will rapidly move to grab and restrain it. SCP-212 will then begin to improve said tissue. This process is extremely fast, but SCP-212 does not inject any anesthetic or replace any blood lost. The process has been described as excruciatingly painful and can result in the death of the subject at a rate of 47%. Wounds made by SCP-212 are closed with standard surgical sutures and a chemical sealant that is not yet fully understood. Improvements that have been observed include lining of joints with graphite,
A chemical sealant, huh? That's not fully understood, huh? So let me try to help y'all out with that, right? So seeing that this thing ain't putting in, it's not putting nothing of blood back in you, more than likely this chemical is going to be produced by the body, and it's going to seal the wound back up as if, you know what I'm saying, probably going to look like it was never even, like he was never inserted, like had an incision, period. You know what I'm saying? More than likely. So it's like, yeah, it's using the chemicals from the body. What would it be, like the chemicals that allows the body to to heal itself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that chemical is, something. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing it. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing something out there. You feel me? I ain't gotta be right about it. You feel me? I do. You know what I'm saying? I am not opposed to correction. Okay? But I'm just throwing something out there. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers don't be understanding nothing. So I just be trying to throw some ideas. I mean, damn, could y'all could at least give us like a slight idea of what you think is going on? Yeah, just like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some type of chemical. We don't know what it is. Like, bro, y'all shouldn't even have y'all hands on this stuff. Y'all don't even fully understanding it. For real. Cause like it's gonna be a long time before y'all get an overstanding. Y'all just gonna be far behind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna let us, the people, we gonna end up coming and taking over all this stuff. You feel me? Showing y'all what the real business is and how to really get down. But at the same time, what is this thing? Like, before we even get it busting, y'all, what's going on, man? Like, y'all just gonna slap somebody on the table? Let me slide over a little bit. So y'all just go, so we just slapping something on the table? You feel me? Hold on, slide up some, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all, we slapping something on the table. And just gonna let these things just go in you, just and just giving you just a full body, inner body massage with no, you know what I'm saying, anesthesia, like none. Like, bruh, you just working anything that you, man, no. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. So I know it hurt. You know what I'm saying? And people probably die from the shock of the pain. You know what I'm saying? It probably ain't really what's going on. It's probably just like the pain. It's just so much of it. They just, hey, out of there. That, I don't even want to. Okay, let's go.
Placement of biological organs with artificial ones.
Oh.
Addition of metal plates to bones.
Oh.
Addition of new or duplicate organs.
Oh.
And replacement of teeth with small serrated steel bands.
Oh.
Among many others. SCP-212 has been shown to be able to totally reconfigure an organism.
Holy
The
smoke.
improvements appear to be random and can sometimes be detrimental or fatal.
I'm
as
sure.
illustrated by one subject's complete loss of bone marrow and its replacement by a gel that is still under study.
Hey man, so what's the purpose?
Subjects wishing to undergo exposure from SCP-212 are to be advised that the process is extremely invasive and that no predictions on improvements can be made. SCP-212 Upgrade Log. Record of exposure to SCP-212. Attention. Any and all exposure to SCP-212 is to be recorded and logged. Unreported exposure to SCP-212 will be met with termination.
No,
All subjects willingly exposed to SCP-212 must have O5 command approvals, as well as that of site medical staff. Subject. Agent, 28 years old, 64 kilograms, 183 centimeters tall, African American descent.
What?
Description of upgrades.
He ain't African.
Lower jawbone replaced by super dense ceramic jaw. Teeth replaced with blades made of the same material. Spine removed and replaced with synthetic polymer. Replacement spine grafted to base of skull. Ribcage and pelvis coated with thin layer of ceramic. Lungs, eyes, and liver removed and replaced after cleaning. Subject status: active duty. Notes: SCP-212 will appear to clean some organs or tissues. It will run several attachments over the tissue, each of which will spray, scan.
So, yeah, what y'all Wolverine is? like, hold on, bro.
Cut or otherwise interact with the tissue before replacing it. When tested, these cleaned tissues appear totally free of genetic defects and appear younger than the surrounding tissues. Subject: Dr. 42 years old, 62 kilograms, 170 centimeters, Caucasian, British descent. Description of upgrades: teeth replaced with super dense ceramic. Feet amputated at the ankle, replaced by a thin plastic lattice work with several pads on the bottom. These pads are capable of sticking to any solid surface and can carry up to 225 kilograms. Bone marrow removed and replaced with a blue gel. Heart, eyes, liver, and kidneys removed and cleaned.
Hey man, hold on. Hey, what is this cleaned? It's like, wait a minute. What's going on with the cleaned? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, the way you saying cleaned, I'm not liking it. Like, are y'all putting the stuff back in? After cleaned. After you've cleaned it. I mean...
Devices inserted into the brain for unknown purpose. Subject status: subject died during the removal of bone marrow. Foot pads removed and are currently under study. Subject: Agent AA. Personal data expunged. suffered severe injuries resulting in traumatic amputation of all 4 limbs and removal of spleen, left kidney, right lung, and left eye. Cranial trauma caused by shard of circuitry piercing skull and entering left frontal lobe of brain. Description of upgrades. Contrary to expectations, SCP-212 did not remove the shard of metal from subject's brain, instead spending approximately 7 minutes analyzing the circuitry with a variety of lenses, probes, and sensors, before apparently determining that the foreign body could be left in place. SCP-212 then proceeded to integrate said circuitry into subject's frontal lobe more fully, utilizing tracery made of room temperature superconductors. SCP-212 ended by administering an unknown chemical that immediately placed the subject in a coma, then shut itself down. No attempts were made to replace severed limbs or repair damage to bodily organs, aside from normal cleaning. Subject status.
Cleaning.
As of... Subject remains in a chemically induced coma, in stable condition. Foreign circuitry in brain appears to be spreading at a geometric rate. Estimate complete replacement of biological brain tissue and data expunged. Subject. Agent, 34 years old, 112 kilograms, 176 centimeters, Caucasian, German descent. Description of upgrades. Removal of stomach, intestines large and small, liver, and kidneys. Organs replaced with 2 sacks of synthetic tissues attached to the esophagus. Esophagus lined with the same tissue. Sacks produce an acid capable of breaking down steel and transfer all nutrition directly to the bloodstream. This process produces no waste, and any indigestible matter is expelled up the esophagus and out the mouth. Eyes replaced with optic sensor pads capable of seeing invisible, infrared, and ultraviolet light spectrum. Hands removed at the wrist, and each replaced with 8 metallic tentacles, each measuring 3.8 centimeters long. Subject status. Medical leave to allow adjustment to new internal structures. Subject. D-Class. Serial number undisclosed. 23 years old. 62 kilograms. 178 centimeters. Caucasian. American descent. Previously exposed to SCP-217 and decontaminated once the virus had run its course. Full mechanical conversion achieved.
And did that first Caucasian get a descent?
Data expunged. Subject status.
Because I'm here to tell you that African American, that right there in itself is a misnomer. You know what I'm saying? African American. There's no way you can be from 2 different continents at the same time. That's a misnomer. You know what I mean? We just gonna keep it 1,000 with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's start there. Alright, so that's that book. You know what I'm saying? More than likely he'll need you from the Americas, indigenous to the Americas, like myself, indigenous to the Americas, making myself an Indian. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The Indians, American Indian, feathers up. That's why you always hear me say it, feathers up. I am in fact an Indian. You know what I'm saying? Not ashamed of it either. So miss me with that African American. You know what I'm talking about? Don't bring it here. It's not me. And more than likely, it's gonna be not any of us over here. Once you do your genealogy, which I did mine, so you know what I'm saying, my entire family is from this land, been from this land, always been here. So yeah, 100. I'm just wondering if the first Caucasian got if he got his descent thrown at him. I don't recall him his descent. I just heard Caucasian, but whatever. I was just asking. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not really true either. You need to do research on that.
Subject escaped containment, overpowering 2 armed personnel and effortlessly bypassing several security measures. Subject recaptured after 2 hours, having caused several casualties and injuries, as well as deactivating data expunged. Once recaptured, subject requested SCP classification, presumably in an attempt to avoid termination. The request was denied, and subject was dismantled. Components were incinerated following examination and documentation. Subject. Agent, 25 years old, 93 kilograms, 188 centimeters, African American descent. Description of upgrades. Skin replaced with nanomaterials material mesh of thick tubes coated in microscopic barbs. Tips of fingers and toes replaced with carbon claws, about 8 centimeters long. Limb bones restructured for quadrupedal stance. Heart and lungs replaced by single organ, with a second similar organ as backup. Digestive system cleaned and shortened significantly. Left eye replaced with ultrasound sensor. Subject status. Stable, but behaving erratically. Contained pending psychological analysis. Subject. Dr. 26 years old.
What in the did y'all just create? And of course, what y'all say, he's African American. So he's already a carbonated being, and then you just added carbon to him. And he's like, for as far as he's seeing right now, he's the only one that's really survived, y'all. So he's been attached with things that he's already it's already a part of his being, like all the way down to the atom. You know what I mean? So that's probably why his body was more acceptable to the things that was being taken place scientifically. You know what I mean? Dang, boy, that's crazy. What do y'all? And wait, and these 3 arms is doing this? So what y'all? I mean, so maybe that's. How are y'all getting these people? What is going on? How are y'all getting these people on the stage? Most of it. I ain't trying to hear this. Okay.
Due to accidental exposure to description of birds. Removal of both eyes. Orbits widened to meet and form a single oval cavity. Cavities lined with metallic structures resembling large cylinder. Amputation of both hands. Stumps fused together. And several small limbs resembling crab pincers connected to the forearms. And no apparent pattern. Teeth removed for cleaning. Teeth with fillings discarded. Remainder replaced. Subject status. Deceased. Subject began undergoing medical imaging when he began to suffer extreme pain, describing the sensation as tastes all wrong. The cylinder-like structures then reshaped into sharp points and extended rapidly in length, many piercing the subject's brain. The gripper limbs continued independent movement for several hours, until subject was incinerated. Subject D5354, 22 years old, multiracial descent. Subject was scheduled for disciplinary termination and had consumed a last meal consisting of seafood. Subject was already deceased when exposed to SCP-212. Description of upgrades. After spending 4 minutes analyzing and probing subject, SCP-212 accepted subject, carefully removing the stomach and intestinal tract. Stomach was removed, and the bioluminescent lobster-like organism was constricted from its contents. Subject status. After removing and altering subject's stomach contents as described above, rest of subject's remains were discarded. Subject. Mummy of Intef II, Pharaoh of the 11th Dynasty of Egypt, circa 2063 BCE. The mummy had been collected during a research expedition by the Foundation's predecessor entity in the early 19th century. Description of upgrades. SCP-212 spent 25 minutes analyzing subject, then ceased activity, without having altered subject. Following this, Dr. Morrison directed a full temperature.
You see that? Didn't even touch it. It knew better. So obviously this whatever this thing is, these 3 arms, mechanical arms, whatnot, this thing is just a massive like intelligence. But it knew not to mess with that reserve logic. It knew not. That's
Jars that were collected for Intef II's tomb will also be placed in the containment chamber. SCP-212 then reactivated and used a scalpel and a heating tool to make minor alterations to 4 amulets in the mummy's weapons before again ceasing activity. Subject status. Apparently unchanged, except that the aggregate mass of the subject appears to have decreased slightly. Subject D5442, 27 years old, Japanese-American descent. Description of upgrades. SCP-212 removes the subject's thumbs and knuckles. It scans for 3 minutes before placing them over the silicone version and implanting a thin plastic tube within the nasal cavity, coated in an unknown blue mucus. Subject status. Subject struggled to breathe and described a pleasant smell. The subject expired 1 hour later from asphyxiation. Subject. A white laboratory rat, Rattus corvegicus. Description of upgrades. The tail was removed, and SCP-212 began to alter the skeletal structure to resemble that of a bipedal organism. All organs were then removed, except the lungs and heart. The additional space was filled with a wet paste, which hardened. Subject status. Remains were incinerated after analysis. Subject. The corpse of MTF News 7 officer.
Okay, so what were the results of the analysis?
Harold Goldman, Caucasian American descent, mauled by an instance of SCP, which had left a large opening in the chest and abdomen. Several organs were devoured by the SCP instance. Description of upgrades. SCP-212 scanned the subject for 10 minutes before sewing the remaining pieces and intestines back together and repairing sections with a patch of synthetic tissues. SCP-212 then ceases activity after probing the areas where organs should be. Subject status. Incinerated. Lesson complete. If you missed the previous orientation, go watch us.
Alright. That concludes the video, guys. Thank you for joining me once again. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can swivel out there. Keep yourself safe and make sure you get animals to protect you. You know what I'm saying? Not that. What the fuck is this? Like, okay, it's safe. It's only safe if you're not on the table. So let's try not to get laid on the table, guys. I don't know what in the fuck is going on. I don't know what the purpose. What's the purpose of it? Because it don't seem like it's doing anything to anybody that anybody wants to have done to him. And everybody ain't survived. Man, it's only one person that lives. The newbie. Stable. Him survived. So him still around. Everybody else, out of there. I mean, the least actually description of what the game is doing to people. I don't see how you would survive. I don't even see how the Nubians survive. I mean, other than the fact that they were inserted in things that was already in, and they didn't really go too hard for real. I mean, you got super something way out. I don't know, man. I don't know about this, you guys. Like, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, what do y'all really think is going on with this? Like, what? I don't even see what the hell the good use of it is. Because it seems like it's gonna do what it's gonna do. After it's scanned, it just seems like, okay, well, this needs to be done to him, I guess. He's just gonna do this. So, you know, he's dead in the month. I mean, what unalive it is, man. Man, well, oh my goodness. I'm kind of at a loss for words, because I'm like, man, what is this? It says improvements, bro. I don't really see any. I mean, listen, it's not an improvement if you can't use it. Alright, I'm just going to say it like that. Alright, it is not an improvement if you cannot use it. If you can't use that thing, you can't improve that thing. And that's just what it is. And people are not surviving. So that's not an improvement, boy. That's just like, get out of here. You feel me? So yeah, y'all be good out there, man. Let's pick up a book. You know what I'm saying? Do some research. Don't forget, it is a war for your mind. It is a battle for your mind. As far as numerology is concerned, hold on before we get about it. I'm sorry. Before you know what I'm saying? As far as numerology is concerned, I mean, of course, we got the labs, we got the plants, we got the science buildings, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much, well, yeah, science, yeah. We got a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Not a whole bunch. I mean, I would definitely say on the negative side, this thing is excessive, careless. Well, I can't necessarily say careless, but it's careful. But at the same time, it's careless as to what it's working on. Very callous. You know what I'm saying? Abusive, yeah. Yeah. They need to burn them things. Damn that. Like, I don't know what y'all expecting it to create out of somebody. And that's probably what it is. You're probably just holding on to it, and maybe one day it'll produce something that's useful to you, that you can re-engineer and produce more of. That's what I'm really thinking is going on. The reason why you're really keeping this thing around. I don't really see the purpose, to be honest with you. I mean, to see what it's doing to people, that's crazy. So. Yeah, that's the only thing I can see, that hopefully it'll drop something for y'all that y'all can re-engineer and get some good use out of, and more than likely a good war tool. You know, y'all love fighting and all that stuff, so and that's more than likely all y'all looking for is to weaponize stuff. It's the typical bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You just want to weaponize something so we can step on it too. But anyway, y'all be good out there, man. Y'all come back and join me, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button on your way out the dinner, you know what I'm talking about? Help us out with that algorithm. We is greatly obliged over here, and we appreciate you. You feel me?